The guys at Visme have asked me to do a review of their product, so this is it. So Visme is similar to Canva, so I've been asked to do this because I'm a complete Canva addict. So I'm comparing my experience on Canva to Visme. So Visme, so like Canva, we have got a free version and also like a pro version. So Visme have given me the pro version. So this is when you log in, this is what you would look at. And as you can see, it's very similar to Canva in many ways. But there's something on Visme that I really like, which is this content calendar. So if we click into the content calendar, and I have already connected my social media profiles, and you can see that I've popped some content in. But it's so easy to do. So if I wanted to schedule something for Thursday, I click on the little plus. And then it takes me to all of the designs that I've already made. So I might want to use this one with a cute doggy on. And then it says, you know, where do I want to schedule it to? So is it Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram? So let's go for Instagram. And then it says confirm slide selection. So if there were more than one slide, you might not want to include all of them. So you can choose which ones you want to include there. And then you can write your caption. And then, oh yeah, and you schedule it. So your time and date is just here. And it's just really easy to change the time and date. And then you would just schedule it. So I'm just going to save that as a draft. So that's a really easy part of Visme, is this easy to see scheduler. And as you can see, so I've got things going out, so Facebook and Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn next week. And it's just really easy to see your content all in one place, and you can schedule it in really easily. So I really like that. I know that Canva has a scheduler as well, but I don't think it's as clean as this, so I really like this on Visme. So going back to the home screen, so creating projects is very similar again to Canva. So we will go into create new, and we've got the option to do a project, which is all of the things that Canva does, so presentations, infographics, social media things. You've got a whiteboard. You can import your PowerPoints, and then you've got your folders. So if we go into projects, and we'll go to social media because that's what I do the most of. And again, something else that I really like on Visme is that you've got all of the channels along here. So if you wanted to create something for Instagram, you could just click on the Instagram icon and it just brings up your Instagram options. And same if it was YouTube, it would just bring up your YouTube options, which is great. And then you've got your search bar at the top. So if you wanted to choose one of their templates, so let's do a sports maybe. So sports, oh, let's just have it all sports. And then you've got the option to do static or animated. And I love animated because it just captures people's attention a little bit more. So you've got, I'm not sure what the bird has got to do with sports, but oh, it's because it's a team, okay. So then you can just click into these and edit them, again, exactly the same way that you do in Canva. But Visme give you these little motivational quotes. Every time they load something up, they give you a little motivational quote, which is quite nice. Makes you feel quite special. So again, all of these things can be changed in the same way. So the thing that is slightly different on here, so if you wanted to change this text style for a different font, then it's slightly more long-winded because you have to go into edit and then choose your font. And I haven't found a way to search for like handwriting fonts or anything like that. Just, okay, I quite like that font. So changing everything, you have to go into edit and then, so change font size, make it bold, italic, everything else is all in that edit button, rather than just being on a toolbar at the top. So it's a bit cleaner, but I quite like the way that Canva do it, that it's all there. I can just click on whatever works for you, really. So you've got the same header and text, you've got font pairs, which is really good for just giving you some inspiration on design stuff. So again, we just click and pop it in. And you can ungroup it. You've got this little actions button where you can animate, you can put different effects on it. So this is where you make it more transparent. So again, with Canva, everything is on that toolbar already. You have to click into an extra button on Visme. Not a major deal, really. So there's lots of options for you to explore on there. So you can animate, you can add music just in the same way that you do on Canva. You can add in your photos, so upload as you normally would, but also they have got a really good stock image library. So if you wanted to search, I'm just going to stay with the sports theme. And again, so you've got your options. You've got photos, GIFs, mock-ups and cutouts. So let's have a look at the cutouts. Okay. So I'm not sure what pigeons have got to... Oh, I guess it's a racing pigeon. Okay. So I'm not sure that these really relate to sport. Let's go to the photos. So the photos do more. And the mock-up. So this is, in Canva you've got like the smart mock-ups, that's what they're called in Canva, and this is the same thing. So it's where you could insert this into your image. Okay. And then you can use that as a display, so you could write your own message on or put your own logo on, making it look like your message is on a big billboard. So, you know, it's all good fun stuff. So I've uploaded some of my images into here. So I've been using some of those just to see how it works. There you go. Just pop my logo onto the billboard. Yeah, I probably never will do that, but I could do. I can put my little dog onto the billboard. He looks quite cute. So there are lots of other things that you can do on Visme as well. So let's just go back to the home screen. So it gives me all of the projects that I have created. So I've been having a bit of a play around with Visme, just trying to see what it does, really, just to compare it to Canva, and seeing how easy it is to use for other people. So you've got the option to put together presentations, you can put together infographics, web graphics. You've got the custom size option, so the same as Canva. If you wanted to create maybe a bespoke price tag or something like that, then you've got custom size. And in more, so this is where we've got all sorts of different things like mood boards and letterheads. And I kind of think that that menu should be a bit more informative to show you what more is, because there's some really interesting things in here. So if we look at mood boards, for instance, I know there's lots of people that use mood boards. Let's have a look at this one. So let's click on to edit and we get our motivational quote as we go through. So we've got our slider just to make it bigger, smaller. And then all of these bits can be edited and you can pop your own pictures in, so you can create your own mood board, but to that style. And I think that's quite a nice thing. I think they should make a bit more of, I say, what's in the menu. So this menu board on the side, you've got all your font pairs, your stats and figures is, on Canva they would call it graphs. So if you're doing a presentation, or if you have got an infographic or something that you wanted to show results of something, you could use these. So you've got pie charts, you've got hollow circle things, I don't know what they're called. You've got comparison ones. So all of these can just be input into your presentation or document or social media graphic, whatever it is. Let's go back to, so graphics and text is fairly self-explanatory. Diagrams, again, you've got the option to have solid ones, just the outline, or ones with no border at all. So almost like a family tree, these ones. And photo grids are always great fun. And you could even create, on these fancy ones, there are some really interesting ways to present your photos. So I think something like this, and then you pop your photos in. Let's have a look at my images. Let's pop me in there. And then put a dog either side maybe. Yeah. So I just think that is a little bit more fun. Canva haven't got super fun frames like that. So that is a definite bonus, I think. So just going back to... See, I'm not used to all of the controls yet. So if it was in Canva, I would tell you exactly where it was and I would go straight there. So this is taking a little bit longer just to figure out where things might be. If you've never used Canva before, then I think you could find your way through this quite intuitively. But because I'm comparing it to Canva, that's where my blockage is, I think. So again, we've got call to action buttons and slides, all great things that you can use and you can edit into your designs. And then my blocks is a bit strange. Well, no, it's not strange. It's something that I've never thought of before. But so all of these blocks could be saved. So if you have the same design style, you might want to create these and just save them as a block. Yeah, if you want to, that's great. So we've got all the design stuff. There's a couple of things in there that Canva don't have or have in a slightly different way. And I think that Visme is slightly better. So you've got lots of options. So the whiteboard one is something that Canva have recently introduced. So it's really great if you're collaborating with other members of the team, particularly if you work remotely, then you've got this kind of joined up whiteboard that you can all contribute to. And to be honest, I mean, you can add team members into your projects anyway. So if you were working on some marketing material or something that you wanted to print, then everybody could kind of get involved in that. So again, that's really good. So I think it's easy to use. I love the motivational quotes as you change screens. I like the variety of different templates. I think the style of templates is different to Canva. I think Canva have got a very distinct Canva style and Visme's style is different. So depending on which you prefer, I guess, would sway your decision on which one to get. I think for me, because I use Canva every single day and I know Canva pretty much inside out, then this is more difficult for me to use because, like I said, I'm trying to align it with the way that I use Canva. If you've never used Canva before, or if you're a beginner with Canva, then I would definitely say have a look at Visme. Because if you don't have that prior knowledge, then I think this would be easier to use. But for me, I think I'm going to stick with Canva, but I'm definitely not saying no to Visme. It's definitely got merit. So yeah, go and check it out.